When Clara inherited her aunt's sprawling estate, she was thrilled. The Victorian mansion, with its creaking floors and dusty chandeliers, was the perfect escape from city life. Among the rooms was one her aunt had always warned her about, the Whispering Room. It was locked, its key missing, and Clara was told to leave it that way. At first, Clara didn't think much of it. The house was full of charm and quirks, and she enjoyed exploring its many hidden corners. But at night, the house seemed to come alive. The pipes groaned, the wind howled through unseen cracks, and sometimes she thought she heard faint whispers. One evening, while rummaging through an old trunk in the attic, Clara found a small brass key. It had an ornate handle, and something about it felt familiar. Her heart raced as she realized it might unlock the Whispering Room. Against her better judgment, she decided to try. The door to the Whispering Room was at the end of a narrow hallway, shrouded in shadows. Clara hesitated before sliding the key into the lock. It turned smoothly, and the door creaked open, revealing a dimly lit room filled with old furniture covered in white sheets. The air was heavy, and the faint scent of lavender lingered. In the center of the room stood a small table with a single chair. On the table was an old phonograph, its needle resting on a dusty record. Clara's curiosity got the better of her, and she turned the crank. The record began to spin, and a haunting melody filled the room. As the music played, the whispers began, soft at first, then louder. Clara spun around, but the room was empty. The whispers grew insistent, forming words. "Leave. You shouldn't be here." Panicking, Clara stopped the phonograph and backed out of the room, slamming the door shut. She locked it and vowed never to enter again. That night, she struggled to sleep. The whispers seemed to follow her, faint but persistent. At midnight, her bedroom door creaked open. She bolted upright, heart pounding, but no one was there. Then she heard it, a faint melody drifting through the halls. Clara grabbed a flashlight and crept toward the Whispering Room. The door was ajar, and the phonograph was spinning on its own, playing the eerie tune. The whispers surrounded her now, overlapping voices calling her name, pleading, warning. Suddenly, the chair at the table scraped against the floor, and Clara froze. A shadowy figure materialized, its form flickering like a flame. Its hollow eyes locked onto hers, and a voice echoed in her mind. "You opened the door. Now you must stay." Clara screamed and ran, but the hallway seemed to stretch endlessly. The whispers grew deafening, the walls closing in. When she finally reached the front door, it wouldn't budge. The next morning, the estate agent arrived to check on Clara. The house was silent, the Whispering Room locked once more. Clara was never seen again, but at night, the whispers continued.